your test timed?
Mhm.
How long is the exam for?
An hour.
And usually how many questions do you have that is word problems?
27. 22. 3 of them are like compare contrast, and then so half of them is multiple choice. Other one is problem solving, and then the next one is compare contrast. And so when you have to write like mini paragraphs.
When let me see. Do you usually, when you're reading, do you take your time or do you rush through it?
Take my time.
Okay, that's a good approach. I think since that little problem with your eyesight, with your confusing the words, it's a problem that your teacher should be aware of and maybe could understand and grant you maybe 10 extra minutes for the test because you take your time. Not because you cannot read, it's not because you are rushing, it's you're taking your time to not make an error with the mixing of the words to solve the problem. Apart from math, is that same issue happening when you're reading in your reading class, your books?
No.
When you do math, you mix up the words when you read them.
Mhm.
But when you read a book, does the same problem happen?
No.
Do you know why?
Nope.
Can it be that you're more interested in the book than you are with the math problem?
Yeah.
Maybe just like the advice I gave you about multiplication exercises, maybe you can try to give yourself more time to do problem solving that requires reading.
Mhm.
Are you okay?
Mhm. I was tired.
Okay. So we just discussed math and reading and gym as your 3 classes for summer. And problem with your eyesight, with mixing up the words and cannot see far. You wear your glasses, correct? I would suggest that when you leave here, you take the tools that I'm giving you, which are to practice reading, one. A second one is to practice multiplication exercises. Try to read, if you can, every day. Not too much, maybe a paragraph. Try to read something slowly, and then try to read something the same length, but a little bit faster, and see if you could not try to mix up the words too much, and try to be friendly or enjoy the mathematical problem solving, so you won't have the problem with the mixing up the words. Because like you told me, you mix up the words when you do math problems, but when you read a book, you do not. And they're both reading. So that a little light bulb goes on my head and says maybe because you are not interested in math. And the issues are there because of the lack of interest. So try to read it, practice, and when you take your test, don't look at it as oh, it's a math problem. I don't like it. I hate it. All that negative feeling is going to give you a negative ending. You understand? So when you look at the math problem, say, okay, take a deep breath through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and tell yourself that you can do it, and you're going to solve the problem without any errors. Okay? Now, anything else happening besides school?
No.
You go to school, you come home, and you stay home.
No, I go to my neighbor's house because my mom and my dad has to go to work.
And does the neighbor have children too?
Yeah, her grandma takes care. Yeah, they're a year older than me.
Do you guys do things?
Yeah, we play Roblox.
What is that?
It's like Minecraft, but except it's different.
Is that on a
Xbox.
computer or Xbox? What is the idea behind that game?
Building and just having fun, basically. And imagination.
Okay, see, I like that. You said you use your imagination. That's good. I would like for you to try to use all of that enthusiasm you have for that video game into your studies. So when you do that work, when 5th grade comes and you have that math problem in front of you, it will not be too scary or difficult. You have any ideas, any thoughts?
No.
You sure?
Mhm.
When you finish from your neighbors and you come back home, what happens after?
We just do like eat and then do things.
Things like?
We don't have like a schedule. We just do something.
Right, no, when you come home, you just eat and
Watch TV.
watch TV. Okay, do you have any chores?
No.
No, so you don't make your bed?
Yeah, I do.
Alright. Do you clean up after yourself?
Yeah.
Do you throw your clothes on the floor?
No.
Do you let your clothes pile up in the hamper?
No.
Do you leave your towel on the floor?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes.
But there are other things besides just eating and watching TV that happens in your house. Which were those things that we named. You clean up there yourself, you make your bed, you pick up your clothes. Hmm?
Nothing.
You whisper, Mom?
Nope.
Oh, I'm hearing things? So now that we just discussed school and home, how are you with mom, teacher, sister, neighbor, friends in school?
I'm fine with them.
Good relationship?
Mhm.
No arguments, no disliking?
No.
Okay. You said summer school will finish in August. After August is finished, once summer school is over, do you have any plans?
Yeah. Vacation.
Oh, vacation, okay.
We're staying in a 3-floor house.
Oh, that's very nice. Interesting. Can I give you some advice?
Mhm.
Don't consider this as work. Consider it as an exercise. You know when people go running and they exercise for health? I'm gonna give you a math book that has word problems. On vacation, when you have time, you know, when you're not in the pool, when you're not eating breakfast or having dinner or sightseeing, just in your room, on your bed, by yourself, do a feel. But I want you to take your time. I want you to think before answering, and I want you to read each word that's there. And I don't want you to be intimidated by what's in front of you. You know what intimidating means?
Yes.
So I want you to take on the challenge and try, because 5th grade it's going to be more work. And I don't want you to fall back, and I don't want you to go to summer school for something you didn't do well. I prefer you go to summer school because it's a program where you're just going to have fun. Or go to summer school because you're going to advance, not because you need to review. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay, so any other questions or concerns?
No.
All right, so I hope to see you again, and you tell me more about summer school and hopefully your goals and your ambitions for 5th grade. Okay?
Mhm.
All right, Katrina. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Okay.